Hi, my name is Andrea. What's your name?
Millette.
Millette. Nice to meet you, Millette. And is there any other name that you prefer to be addressed by? Or?
Just Millette.
Just Millette?
Yeah.
All right. And how was getting here for you?
Traffic was really bad.
Oh, yeah.
You know, Chattanooga. But besides that, it was okay.
Yeah.
I just wanted to be here so bad, so I just managed to get here. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I'm glad you were able to come in today. I'm glad we could meet. And I just wanted to clarify before we get started a little bit about how the session is going to work.
Mm-hmm.
It's just going to be about 10 minutes, and we're going to discuss a little bit about what brought you in today, and also hopefully come up with some suggestions. So on that note as well, before we get started, I just wanted to discuss a little bit about confidentiality and to let you know that everything that you say in the session is between you and me. Now there is an exception to that. If I were to hear from you that you're planning on hurting yourself or planning on hurting anyone else, then it'd be my legal responsibility to share that with someone that could help you or that other person. And that also goes into regards of harm coming to the elderly or a child or someone with a disability.
Okay. Yeah.
And in knowing that, what was brought you in today?
Okay, so there's a lot going on, and honestly, I said I wanted to be here today, but I could have been doing other things, school, working, but I am here because I just have a lot going on, and some of my friends suggested that I would go talk to someone, and that's why I'm here. I don't think I have any specific problems, but they all think that I'm maybe depressed.
Okay.
Yeah, so.
Yeah, so it sounds like you just have a lot going on in your life right now, and I just want to say that it's awesome that you found the time to come in today and to take the time to talk a little bit about what your friends were discussing, and in seeing that, why do you think your friends prompted you to come in today?
So my friend, they would ask me to hang out with them. So throughout the week I'm working, doing school and stuff like that. So they would ask me to hang out with them during weekends. And I just don't want to be around people anymore. I just want to be alone, and they're always asking me to hang out, and I used to hang out with them all the time, but now I just don't want to be around people, and they just don't understand. They're always calling me, and I don't know, I want to be alone. I just want to be left alone, and I just want my own peace and quiet. And they say I take long naps, which is fine because we all take naps, and yeah, so they just think that they see all these signs of depression, and they're just trying to see if I'm depressed. I mean, I don't know if I'm depressed, but I mean, yeah.
Okay. All right. So what I'm understanding is the reason why they want you to come in today is because they've seen a change from before. Maybe you were a little bit more social, and now you are taking a little bit more time for yourself. So
yeah, I don't know if I would just call it taking time for myself. I just don't want to be with people anymore.
Okay.
And everything is annoying me. Everything that they do annoys me, and I just see people and I just want to walk away without saying hi. Yeah, so yeah.
Yeah, and I definitely have some of those days too. But would you be able to maybe further explain why you feel you don't want to hang out with people anymore? Or
I don't know. My friends are great, but I really feel like they really don't care about me like that.
Okay.
They only care about me because I don't know, I do a lot for the group and I'm not there, so I feel like they're just trying to use me, and I just feel like they really don't care, and if they don't care, why should I be there,
Yeah, and I could totally see how maybe that would make you feel like you want to be maybe a little bit more distance yourself from your friends, or maybe even make you a little frustrated that maybe they don't appreciate you in the way that you potentially want them to appreciate you. Is that what I'm hearing?
Yeah, I feel like they just don't appreciate me, and if I'm not appreciated, I just don't want to be around them.
Yeah, I totally I get that. And in what ways have you seen, have you felt like they don't appreciate, you, how can you see that?
That's a good question. Okay, so, our friend was having her birthday party, and I put everything together, I put the party together, and we're at the party, everyone gets there, they put the party together, and they're all complaining about this is not fair, this is not fair, the drinks are terrible, you know, like this juice is, you know, like everyone's just like complaining about everything, and they didn't even see what I did, like to put all these, like all this thing together and to bring everyone together. And I was just sitting in the room and I just felt like, and no one really said, oh Malette, good job, thanks for putting the party together or anything. They were all just being ungrateful and complaining about everything. And at that moment I felt lonely, and I felt like I was just there, like as their like assistant, you know, just getting things done for them instead of enjoying it. So yeah.
And I could see how that could cause you to feel like underappreciated, because after putting on this big event and like only hearing complaints, I mean, I could see how that could make you feel bad as well. And like, have you tried anything or have you tried talking to them about how you feel, or?
I kind of have. I just, okay, at that moment, at that birthday party, I just kind of got really upset and I yelled at everyone. I was like, you guys are all ungrateful. You didn't even see like the decoration. You don't get to see these kind of things every day, and not everyone throws awesome parties like this, and you're just complaining about every little thing. And it's not like a party, like this party wasn't put together by their parents or whatever. All these kids are entitled, and I'm just a student and I used some of my money. So I just kind of yelled at them and I just stormed out. I was like, enjoy your party and like enjoy each other because I'm done, and I left. And that was the last thing. And then since then they've been trying to hang out with me, and I've been ignoring their calls and been by myself most of the time. So.
And do you find that you like miss your friend, like hanging out with your friends, or?
I do, but it's just I just don't miss them treating me like that, you know, like they didn't used to be like this. Like when we were younger, we went outside and played, and that's it. Like no stress, no parties, you know, just everything was fine. So now I miss them, but you know, it's okay.
Right. So I'm gonna segue into a little bit of a strange question.
Okay.
So I'm going to ask you a little bit of a strange question, and that is, after a long day, you go back home and you go to sleep, and you've had the best sleep of your life, and while you're sleeping, this miracle happens. And the miracle happens is that this challenge that brought you in here today to talk to me about is miraculously fixed. Now, because you're sleeping, you don't know this miracle has happened. So when you wake up, what's the first thing that you'd notice that would tell you that something had changed for this next day, do you think?
It is a strange question. I guess it would be that my friends would just text me and say that they appreciate me, just like randomly say that they appreciate me and they want to hang out with me, instead of saying, why are you not here, or why, you know, just saying, letting me know that they appreciate me. That would be big. And not putting me in charge of things, just letting me enjoy life as it goes.
Yeah. And so I can see that like you really just like feel like a lack of appreciation. And from what I've heard, it seems like you do actually miss your friendships, maybe even miss the simpler times, like just playing like when you were little kids, and you do miss like that, like being like socially involved with them. However, you're not really liking the underappreciation. I did hear also that you try to communicate with them a little bit about how maybe like, hey guys, like I am feeling underappreciated. Could you at least like kind of like appreciate me a little bit more? So maybe in this next week, something you could try as like just a little suggestion is like also like try and communicate like you've done before with them, and say, hey guys, like maybe this is something that like we could try better on.
Yeah, I could do that. I could.
Yeah, okay. Well, is there anything else that you would like to discuss here today while we're wrapping
Not
up?
for today. Yeah, I'm done.
Okay, awesome. All right. Well, it was really nice meeting you. Have a great day.
Thank you.